Hello. You're doing alright. We're about right in this.
As you can see, guys, a big difference from about 2-3 hours ago. Honestly, right at 11 o'clock, barely anything was white. Temperature just hit 32 and boom, we're getting snow-covered roads already within the first hour and a half of actual accumulative snowfall. As earlier in the evening, we haven't had much of anything besides just some rain and sleet. So at this moment in time, I'm at I-29 and 12th Street, getting ready to go southbound on I-29. And honestly, I was thinking about not using the interstate because I just went on it, and it's honestly, it's pretty bad.
10-6.
But plow trucks are out, sand trucks are out. They are plowing the roadways, at least the interstates as of right now. Right now we're still under a winter storm warning in the area until 1 p.m. tomorrow. So figured I'm having more luck with these live streams than just showing you guys firsthand what the road conditions are like. So as this progresses, until the temperature starts going back up, this just gets worse. Plows are out trying to keep the roadways clear, but it's a never-ending battle until obviously it stops snowing, which won't be until tomorrow at this time. Looking at the radar, we still are seeing that heavier band of snow
3504 South March, number 6, for noise disturbance.
coming through Sioux Falls still at this time. So I'm gonna go down, do my best to get down to the T exit, turn around the T exit, come back up and try to get down to Minnesota Avenue. However, just seeing how slick it is and how much snow's on the roadway, I might get off earlier, I don't know yet. It looks gross, and it not only looks gross, as you can hear, it sounds gross. That is snow and sleet, or slush, hitting the bottom of my car. So, see if you can get over here out of this turn lane. The turn lane was the best lane there for a minute, but I think this middle one's better. Safe speed for me is 40, 45 miles an hour. Not much faster than that. No traffic on the road behind me. One semi way off in the distance in front of me. So not too concerned about holding my line or lane, but just keeping in the same track as everybody else, as that's the best option when it's really hairy out here. So actually I've got a 2013 Ford Taurus. It's actually all-wheel drive. I've never gotten the thing stuck. I've had my car buried. It wasn't the heavy snow, but it was a moderate snow last year that I absolutely buried my car in. Dug it out a little bit because I got it high centered and kept on chugging. I've actually never gotten this car stuck. And if you see me out driving, it's always a four-wheel drive. If it's not a four-wheel drive, it's not mine, or it's an all-wheel drive. So I've definitely got an all-wheel drive out right now. And streets in town in Sioux Falls are no better than this as you're seeing now. So I'm gonna go down the T exit here. And I've actually got work in the morning, so I know a couple of us are gonna be coming in from T, and it's not much better down here than it is in town. Everybody keeps saying I need to get a truck, but you guys are a tough crowd. I've had no problems with my Taurus. All-wheel drive, heavy drivetrain. My Taurus weighs, just had it weighed actually the other day. It weighs 5,000 pounds, a little over 5,000 pounds, which is heavier than your quarter ton or 1,500. And my car is pretty well in the snow.
I can advise you now.
In fact, I've seen these bull haulers and these semi drivers coming through I-29 a couple minutes ago. They were all going about 50. Now they've slowed down and they're going about 40, 45, same speed as I'm going, and I'm catching up to the one in front of me. Oh yes, we're being safe. Just drove from Rapids to Sioux Falls. How was that? I bet that was pretty gnarly.
320, would you feel like an additional unit, or do you still want to advise?
I can advise.
Even the semis are slowing down now. And you know what? The worst that's going to happen to me is I get stuck and I wait for somebody to come pull me out.
All on 26, we're 10-4, equal check to 15.
In the grand scheme of things, it's just a car.
Thank you.
Not sure if you guys can see it because of how much snow's coming down and blowing, but got a semi in front of me. That's going pretty slow too. You can see him, the back end of the semi kind of peek out a time or two there, going around curves. It's definitely slippery. Wind's blowing all around, not too nice. So if you're going out in the morning, just assume it's not going to get much better than this at the moment. Visibility's about down to quarter of a mile. Quarter mile at most. Hey Chris, how you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna try not to stay up all night. Glad to see you joined. Now you get an outlook of how the interstate looks going to work tomorrow morning. I doubt the semi is gonna be there on time, but we'll see.
You know what milepost this vehicle's in the guardrail at on 229? The 229 vehicle, they said it was just north of 26th Street, kind of by Southeastern in the median.
But we're gonna get turned around down here if I can without losing it. Oh yeah, we're gonna stay over until we get off. That wanted to pull me down towards the ditch.
Male en route to CD7, zeros on the trip in 6 Falls.
10 for your lifetime is 2356.
Ease on over here. There's a couple people in the ditch up and down I-29. One over on I-229. No word on I-90 at the moment. That's subject to change minute by minute.
10-4.
But yeah, it's a little dicey out here, but go slow. Speed is not your friend in the snow. Almost need to have a seasonal speed limit on the interstates during snowfall.
341, triple 97. 10-4.
See? Thank you, Kimberly. Kimberly had a 2009 Taurus SHO, super high output. And she said she never got stuck in the snow, and she took it to the hills several times. That's what I'm talking about. These Tauruses are nice. I love them. They're little beasts. Yep, most people do act like they've never seen the snow, and then the snow falls and there's accidents everywhere, but I tried to not forget what it's like to drive in the snow. So it does take a little bit of getting used to come, first snow in December, January, but after that, usually it's okay. And we honestly, compared to, 2018 or even 2020, we haven't had too much snow this year so far. But still on track for anywhere between, I'd say, 5 to 8 inches still. Our last calculated forecast put the total amount right around 7.2 inches of snowfall estimated to come down tonight in the Sioux Falls area and surrounding. So take your time going to work in the morning. Roads are going to be pretty bad, especially if you're on the interstates.
I'll be clear this and I'll head towards that vehicle I called in previously.
Yeah, I do too. I know a few people down in T too. That's why I try to hit some of the places on the edge of town that I know people will be traveling from in the morning. But wasn't really interested in going any farther north on I-29 than Madison and right around the Madison and 12th Street exit. And probably about an inch or two of snow already, just on the interstate alone. It's about a good 1.5 inches, 2 inches right now, right where we're driving now. Yeah, see, another post about Tauruses. Tauruses do pretty good in the snow. I'm not sure if that 87, was that 87 a all-wheel drive? Or was that back before it was still rear wheel? Oh, this is I-229 now in Louise, and you can see I've got no lines on the roads, nothing. No word from DOT yet if they're gonna come out tonight and stay on the roads tonight through the morning and plow, or if they're going to wait till around 4 a.m. like they sometimes do and start plowing. As of 30 minutes ago, I did still see plows out on I-229 and I-29. However, I haven't seen it in the last, literally since 12th Street, so they could very well have been pulled in for the night. I have no longer gotten any word on that yet. I'll revisit that if I can. The wind is honestly slacking down a little bit. It's probably only 8 to 15 mile an hour gusts at times. Maybe a little higher here and there, but it's slowed down for a little bit. It's supposed to pick back up more in the early morning hours.
966, we're going to be 10-8, no medical.
Last estimated amount of snow that we were supposed to get in the Sioux Falls area was putting it about right at 7.2 inches. And that was around 9-10 o'clock though. So we're seeing a heavier band of snow moving through the area right now. Visibility's down to about a quarter mile or less.
229 in Minnesota for an accident on Minnesota North at 229 on White Highlander.
We're actually getting ready to come up on an accident that just got reported.
340, I think that's going to be the same one I'm in now too. Tab bar.
As you can hear, accidents are starting to come in. Slow down, guys. If you're out tonight, slow down. I've made it.
45, it's just going to be east of 467.
I've made it from 12th Street and I-29 down here to Minnesota and I-229 now. 40 miles an hour. Take your time.
Take a little while to get there. I'm coming from
I also think highway patrol's in town on an accident near Southeastern and 57th, I believe, in that area. I could be wrong though.
Check to see if the HV has anybody close.
Just hard to do that.
I think my brights give a little bit more justice of just about how much snow is coming down. Quite a bit.
13.
6 in range for an accident.
Another one, fourth one in 5 minutes.
Plate 3 Henry 1112 is trying to leave. 6th in Grange.
6th in Grange, fourth accident in 5 minutes.
We're about 20 minutes out from that, but we can head that way if you need us to.
Just past Cliff and I-229, still headed northbound.
Advising he's about 20 minutes out.
Fourth accident in 5 minutes, all over Sioux Falls. Not just one area.
Might take me longer to get there than that.
Denver.
Denver.
I know, everybody says it's pretty typical March weather. I've only been in South Dakota a couple years now, and personally I'm liking it.
Continue over to meet you. We're going to need to meet.
I can work you, Jenny. If they need help, then I'll let you know.
Denver, thank you. Okay.
I-229 and 26th Street, just coming up on the bridge now. Get off at 10th Street and go through downtown.
Adam 12, 10 4.
Advising surveillance will be negative. Look like they possibly had a hand in or something.
Got a car in the ditch down there. Looks like it's been there a while though.
Chopper.
Guardrails down.
1397.
So I'm not going to even worry about calling that one in. No lights on. There's quite a bit of snow on it. So I'd say that one's been sitting there a while.
He should be buzzing in now.
I can't really say it's stupid for people to be out here in the weather, because look who's out here in the weather. I will say, if you can not drive tonight, probably don't.
North of 10th Street on St. Paul.
10-4, 354, did you copy?
10-4. I will be 1012 times 3 en route to the 62.
We made it. 10th and I-229. We did it.
You got 28 when you're ready.
Yes, Jordan. Jaden. The roads are just going to get worse till the early morning hours. Winds, the plows can keep up on the amount of snow coming down.
We're 7 in Grange. You can send us to 212, please.
10-4.
10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4. 10-4.
This is 10th Street. 10th Street 229. Headed westbound towards downtown.
Airports are great. So Shannon Bridges of Sioux Falls, -16.
Yep, we're in town now. East 10th Street. Just passing. Oh, we'll be coming down the cliff just in a second from 10th Street. Just past a black and white. Moving kind of slow on 10th Street.
348 power turn, thank you, Bill.
It's pretty white. Pretty snowy.
The female is by TC, that she has just gotten in a vehicle with a license plate of 1Henry0164. The
Don't know.
RP believes it is a Lexus.
Don't know if you guys heard that, but that was my anti-locks coming on.
16 copies, I'm just a block away.
That's how slippery it is.
10-4.
54 copies, I'm ready.
10-4. 341, you can put me out with 40. 10-4-41.
Nikki, you're late to the party. We were just talking about what car I'm out driving in. I'm in a Ford Taurus. All-wheel drive Ford Taurus. Oh yeah, that rain didn't help anything. Underneath your slushy ice. 10th Street, just going over the viaducts into downtown. You can still see, I mean, it's no better here than it is on the interstate. I don't know if I can drive that point home enough or re-emphasize that enough.
You want to start a tow for that lightning by request?
But getting in the downtown area, no better.
Let them know that those passenger side tires completely off of the vehicle.
Once we get down to Minnesota, we're gonna go down southbound to Minnesota, and then gonna cut the live stream for the night, and I'll post some accidents if we have any. But
Units on Nevada status.
yes, I'm serious about it. This is my daily driver. In front of us, it looks like we got a Chevy Impala. They're front wheel drive. And I'm all-wheel drive, and they're slipping and sliding, and I'm just cruising. There are some plows out, but not many. Not many at this time. Gonna give this Impala some room. They're kind of going back and forth a little bit. Thanks guys for viewing this tonight. See? No problem. All-wheel drive. That Impala's barely moved. But thanks for joining. I know it's late. Got a decent amount of followers this late tonight that are watching. Thank you. If y'all are leaving Facebook comments, I don't know if I can see them, so if I haven't responded to your comments, I apologize. I'm not seeing too many YouTube comments, but appreciate you guys joining us. We're down here at Minnesota and 10th Street, getting ready to turn left onto Minnesota to go south. Yeah, snow's coming down pretty hard. The wind has died off compared to where it was earlier, compared to how bad it was earlier. Yep, this is my baby. My Taurus is my baby. If you want a car, get a Taurus. I didn't really have much faith in them until I got one, and then I was like, wow.
Lightning is en route for that silver 4Runner. Did you complete?
Woohoo, people go too fast.
So I will happily take it. Give me 1 second. 10 seconds. Stand by.
Yep, I think we'll call it a night. I'm gonna pull off here and I'll end the stream, but thank you everybody that joined us tonight. Be safe going home. If you work the night shift, then again be careful if you're too icy to take that. Didn't slow down enough. Just turn around here.
I can start for CSS 593.
10-4, thank you.
But again, thanks guys, appreciate it. Y'all have a good night. If you have any questions, let us know.
2 4th and Benson to cover 314.
On the west side.